Welcome to RCBS Reviews. Today we bring you the unboxing, first impressions and review of the LDPOWER motors FR2307 1500 kVs that we will use on a new project. These motors came on a card box, a fancy card box with nice feeling. The motors also came with the certification of tests made to the motors. As you can see, it's signed at the bottom. Inside the box we have 4 motors that are well secure on this foam. As you can see, this is the motor. Okay, here it is, FR2307 1500 kV motors. The main characteristic of these motors are that they have alloy shaft. Okay, the alloy shaft. They have a new cooling design, so when it turns, the air goes inside the motor to cool the motor. We have the windings are very good, very nice aspect. We also have strong magnets. We also have strong magnets. They are N52H magnets that are very well and very strong for giving you a good torque. The bearings that this motor have are Japanese bearings. Over here, these motors don't come with wires from the inside to the outside. They have solder pads that you can see on this image. Let me see if I can show you the weights of these motors. They weigh 24 grams. These motors are light because on some parts they make some holes, so the structure of the motor can be lighter. Okay, let me see what we have more inside the box on this part. Okay, we also have the... Okay, let me see what we have here. Okay, what we have here, we have wire leads, so we can solder our motors to our EACs. We have also the nuts, so we can screw the propellers with nylon part, so they can't unscrew itself. And we have also the screws to put our motors on the arm, to hold our motors to the arm of the quad. That is a nice touch because we also have the complete set to the old motors. We have 2 colors, as you can see, black or blue. Blue is the color of LDPOWER. Okay. We want to thank to LDPOWER for these motors because they believe on the project that we are making with INAV and F3 controller. Later on we will have some tests with these motors and flying footages. Right now we will assemble it on the quad so we can start our tests. After the unboxing and some flights, I will give you my impressions about these wonderful motors. Well, I was very surprised with the performance of these motors. I wasn't expecting that they were so good. Because the first propellers that I have to test, it was one 5045 3 blade, and 50/50 bullnose 3-blade. But after watching the specs that you can see on this table, as you can see, 50/45 triple at 50% of throttle, they can have a thrust of 261 grams and a current of 4.9 amperes. I will test later with 60/45 and 70/45. 70/45 are this one I have over here, but as you can see, at 30%, at 30%, you have the same thrust as the 50/45 triple. So are less efficient because it's motor regime that is not favorable to the motor. As you can see, the efficiency is very low compared with 50/45. I'm analyzing this data because this quad that we have over here with kit up camera, GPS, the GPS, flight controller, weights and battery of 4 amperes, it weighs 1 kilogram. So if you multiply 261 grams or 270 grams per 4, it gives you 1000 grams, and that is 1 kilogram. That is the weight of this quad. So if at 50% I can lift and over my quad, I have a good efficiency. I have to try the 60/45 to see how it behaves in this quad. But I can tell you that with 4000 milliamps battery, I can fly between 15 and 20 minutes. That is a wonderful time for quad with GPS. That allows you to have a nice time flying and doing nice things, because this quad is very agile, because it don't weigh too much, and it also have GPS flight modes, and also altitude hold, return to home. So it's a very nice quad that I have over here. I was surprised because this quad was made to test INAV firmware with SP Racing F3 flight controller, and when we contact LDPOWER to know if they were available to supply us these motors, they were very interested on this project. So it was nice to have these motors. I only have good things about it. The magnets are very good. They have a smooth movement, as you can see. So I think they are available right now, but I think they will be available. So if you need to do a quad that weighs less than 1 kilogram and you want to do something like this, these are the motors you have to buy. They are very good, because this design, they can get the air inside, because the movement is done on the way of this motion is done so the air can go inside the motors. These motors, as we said before, came with soldering pads, and the wires I have to replace it because the wires that came with the motors were too short, so to this quad, because they have bigger arms, especially the rear arms that are very long. So the original wires didn't fit, and they are too short. About performance of these motors, I can't quantify the real thrust that they can give, because I don't have a thrust stand so test it, but I can give you that, I can tell you that the power they have is very good. They have a lot of thrust. When you have to punch, they punch really hard, so you have to try it. I will leave you with some flight footages made with this quad, so you can see that it's very stable with these motors and propellers I chose, because I can do almost a stable flight filming without a gimbal. Like you can see over here, I only have the holder of the camera. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, please give us a like, activate the bell so you can receive notifications of our newer videos, and stay tuned. Thanks, till next time.